Want to turn a plain t-shirt into something truly unique? Watch as I transform this t-shirt with a patch from Ninja Patches. Let's see if these patches live up to their hype. Now, this is ninjapatches.com. So custom patches, free fast shipping, heat pressable, and then it gives you a breakdown. 9 varieties, 20 seconds fast. You can see exactly, how it breaks down everything. 5-day rush shipping, and then it gives you a breakdown of high quality custom patches. So it gives you pretty much everything right here. I went ahead and did the full colored print. And then what I did was I added the actual design itself. So there's the design. I'm adding it, it's uploading it. It's pretty user-friendly, this whole platform. So you can even notes for our designers. You can note right there. Select your shape. I just went ahead and select that shape and bordered a hot cut, most popular, this one right here. And then you can obviously do the colors, whatever personal preference that you want to use right here. Select the backing, heat applied, most popular, right? And I press that. And then the height inches, width inches, and depending on this is the price point. You can see right here, it's going to go up. And then you can select, and the minimum piece order is 25, which I did. So you can do that. And it's up to you. Everyone's going to be different when it comes to this, right? Depending on what product you're going to be using, what you're going to put it on. I put it on a t-shirt for the example. And then I used the iron to actually press it onto the actual t-shirt itself. If you have a heat press, you can do that too, but it's up to you, right? So you can see as I'm moving this height and width, and then gives you all the breakdown. Then just go ahead and proceed to checkout. And based off of that, that's, your price is going to be for each item. The more that you order, the more of a discount that you get. So if you order 1,000 pieces, right, you get it for $1.12. And then if you just get anywhere between, 25. So right now, I order right now, I'm getting it for $3.74. It kind of just gives you a pricing. And then if you order, more, you can get the next tier of pricing, 25% off, 35% off, 55% off, 65% off, 70% off. Ninja Patches. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I created this design inside of AI, right? So I went over here and explored GPTs inside of ChatGPT, and I came over here to Sticker Wiz, right? This is basically like a template. And you can you make a cool sticker for my laptop? And then there's a few other templates right here you can click on, right? And if you click on it, it'll take you to the whole ChatGPT talking part of it, which I'll show you right here. So the whole template, can you make me a cool sticker? Here's for my laptop, right? And that's what I clicked right there. And you can see right here, this is an example. As you click on that, it will go into details right here. I just typed in the English Bulldog, and then it created something like this. And I went ahead and literally the second try, it got it. So I said, give me another one. And I'm going to have all this information down below in the description if you're unaware of what this is. ChatGPT DALL-E 3. It's basically, it creates AI images for you, and they do a pretty good job. If you haven't been messing with it, I recommend you test out ChatGPT as far as creating designs and coming up with different ideas for inspiration. It's a really great tool. Especially if you're a designer, I would leverage this to help you come up with unique ideas for your business. I talk about a lot of t-shirt designs, anything just with the design in general. So I went ahead and typed in, give me another one. And then it came up with the one I created right here with the patches. I used this exact one with the patches. I went ahead and did some editing as far as taking out the background and enhancing the image a bit more. And you can use like an upscale the image, but that was the one. After I went through it a bit, you're going to see, I like the style. Can you do a blue and white one, blonde English Bulldog? I own 2 English Bulldogs personally myself. So this is something that was like really fun for me to do. And then this one was really cool too as well. This one's cool. They're all cool, right? But that tongue with the smile and, the little wrinkly face, that was the one that got me. So I ended up doing that one. Very easy to create. This is another idea. This is interesting because I like how, by the way, anyone can create a GPT. So basically it's a template. It's very easy to create one. And this is a different idea for our business too. Can you set up an order link for this specific Bulldog sticker design? 4 inches. How many stickers would you like? So I can set up an order link. So it's basically kind of like trying to close the sale over here, right? By using the template. And then if they like a certain design, like maybe you can put the design up on, like Redbubble or Amazon.com or Etsy or whatever provider that you're using. This is a perfect example of taking the profit off the top and then, leveraging all the work on behind the scenes for the customer. And they're reaching out to you because they want to order 2 stickers, or even like we're talking about patches in this video. This would be a good idea too as well. So just another idea as I came along this and just coming up with different ideas. But yeah, this is how I created the actual design leveraging AI. ChatGPT and DALL-E 3. All right, so I have the patch right here. I have a blank shirt. This is going to be a image of an English bulldog with his tongue out. Pretty cute, right? And this design was created with AI. And I have a few more of them right here. Now what we're going to do is place the patch on here, and I'm going to go ahead and iron this patch on, right? So I'm going to show you how to get this patch on here. These patches are going to have like a glue on the back. So when I place the patch on here and use the iron, it should stick on there. Now what we're going to do for placement, as far as where to place the actual image or the design onto the shirt, we're going to use the 4 fingers. Use the 4 fingers. This is where we're going to get placement for this actual patch itself. You can use a ruler, whatever your personal preference is, but I went ahead and used the 4 fingers. But before we put this on there, I'm going to go ahead and get the iron. The iron's pretty hot, so it's been warming up already. And I'm going to smoothen this part out right here. Get this area nice and leveled out. And then we're going to go ahead and do the 4 finger placement. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive tape, place the patch in place. All right, so I went ahead and put the tape over the actual patch itself. And then keep in mind too, on the back of the patch, there's a little bit of glue. So our goal is to get that glue to actually heat up, and so it can stick on the actual garment itself. So let me go ahead, and what we're gonna do is flip this around. All right, now the patch is over on this side as we flip the t-shirt around, right? So what we wanna do is we're gonna iron this spot right here. So on the back of the actual patch, which let me show you another one, share another patch with you. On the actual back of the patch, it will heat up the glue so it can stick to the actual garment itself. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and kind of warm it up, right? The patch is right here, I can feel it. And I'm gonna go ahead and press pressure on it for about 20 seconds because we're trying to heat up that glue so it can stick to the garment. It's about 20 seconds. And you want to make sure that you're moving it around just to make sure you got the whole patch and the glue is melted on the actual patch onto the garment itself. All right, let's go ahead and flip it back over. Right, there's our patch. Let's go ahead and take off adhesive tape. All right, now what I'm doing is just trying to see if the patch will actually come off and trying to peel it off. It looks good. All right, now, if you look up real closely, we're gonna see that we have an English Bulldog patch, and I'm trying to show it to the side so you can see that it's on there pretty dang good, right? And it's, as I'm trying to bring it off the sides, it's not coming off. It's stuck on there pretty good. Kind of just recap everything that we went over. We use an iron. We have our actual patches themselves. We put the iron on the actual placement of where we're going to put the patch to, kind of smoothen it out. Got the adhesive tape, place it on there, flip the shirt around. We press it between 20 to 25 seconds so the glue on the back of the actual patch can stick to the garment itself. And as you can see, it did a good job. And after that, obviously, taking off the tape, and we have our patch. Pretty cool. If you want to order your own custom patches, a link down below in the description to Ninja Patches, and place your first order to actually do your own patch design on a t-shirt like I did in this video. All right, this is the fit test. You're going to see the placement of the actual patch when I have the shirt on and see how it is. It's on there pretty good. Looks pretty clean. I like it a lot. And if you want to make your own custom patches and place them on your t-shirts, check out Ninja Patches down below in the description. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. Now, my thoughts on these patches, I think they're really cool. They're not too heavy. One of the things I look at is, let's say if you're going to sell these online or you're going to place these on a product, I think it's really cool because they're very lightweight, they're easy to ship, And if you plan on putting on a t-shirt, if you're planning on putting them on any type of product, it will be easy to do. And like I said, it's just really lightweight. And as far as the patch going on the t-shirt, you see how clean it is, right? Real simple, easy, nothing too crazy, but the patch is on the t-shirt. So the glue is stuck really well as far as the patch being on this t-shirt, and then the color and everything it's just clean. It's stuck on, this is the inside of the t-shirt, so you can see the patch right there, right? So just really cool. It's just exciting. You can do custom patches. I see a lot of people that sell custom patches like this. So if it's an idea or you're thinking about doing something like this, just go for it, test it out, see how it works for you. Like I said, I have a link down below in the description. If you're going to go ahead and sign up with Ninja Patches, go ahead and check that out down below. Really cool. I think another thing to point out too is obviously it's going to take a little bit of work, but unless you're just going to sell the patches as is by using leveraging AI, I think it's a good idea to leverage AI and create these type of designs, right? As far as getting tests out there and creating patches, and then you can probably place them for sale like on Amazon.com or Etsy or your own website. That would be a really good idea. Or even if you plan on just creating t-shirt patches and you can offer, just a patch by itself, right? Or you can even offer the patch on a t-shirt, right? So you can literally go from, let's say anywhere from $5 to $10 for the actual patch itself, right? The custom patch right there. People love these designs. They like the design, right? They just want the patch. You can just sell the patch alone. But if they want it on a t-shirt, you can obviously upsell it a little bit more as far as the cost of the t-shirt and then the patch itself. Now, keep in mind, it does take a little bit of time. That's the only downside to any of this is it's going to take, as far as your time and effort to actually iron on the t-shirt. But once you get, let's say get 2 or 3 or 4 orders in a day, kind of get the idea and the concept. And then the next is obviously how you're going to scale that to the next level. And if you have to hire an employee, or if you just plan on doing it yourself, where you're like, I'm only taking on 5 orders a day and this is what I'm doing and this is how I'm doing it. Everyone has, as far as a small businesses and selling online, everyone has their limit and how many orders they can do a day, right? Because you don't want to fall behind. But I think it's pretty simple, pretty easy, especially if you're just selling the patches by themselves, right? And shipping to customers. Pretty easy. Cool. Just put it in an envelope and ship it. It's on their way and not too heavy, right? So if you're selling something that's bulky and heavy, it does cost a little bit more for shipping. So keep that in mind. But with this, you don't have to worry about that. Ninja Patches. If you're going to use Ninja Patches, check out the link down below in the description. And if you want to see how you create unique designs like this, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment down below. Peace out.